In today's world, innovation is becoming the order of the day. And one of the companies that have been doing great in terms of supporting innovative ideas, especially in the agribusiness space in Ghana, is Cosmos Innovation Center. Today, I am going to engage the executive director in a conversation about the work they do, the support they provide for Ghanaian entrepreneurs, and how you can also possibly benefit from their initiatives. Mr. Benjamin John Kessie, right?
Yes.
Welcome. I welcome you to my channel. We are known as Society 360. We promote innovation, agribusiness, and anything positive in Ghana. So we are glad to have you on this channel.
I'm happy to be on the channel.
Okay. We will be fast about it. So can you take me through some of the programs or maybe generally the things KIC does?
Right. Well, so Cosmos Innovations, or KIC, what we focus on is youth entrepreneurship in agriculture, and we have been doing this since 2016. And the goal is that KIC would be able to build a lot of leaders in agriculture, a lot of entrepreneurs in agriculture who would leverage on technology and innovation to bring solutions to the agricultural value chain. And since inception in 2016, we have worked with a lot of graduates, young graduates across the country, and we're currently in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation that has elevated our impact from the point where we were doing training about 100, 120 young people a year to now training close to 2,000 young people a year.
Wow, that's huge. Within that small, like I mean, from 2016.
Yes.
From 100 plus to now 2,000 plus.
So now we're doing even more than that. And so when I talk about our various programs, so we have various programs that we run. We currently run what we call the Agritech Challenge Classic and Agritech Challenge Pro. In the Agritech Challenge Classic, what we do is we have partnered with universities across the country where we are catching entrepreneurs at a very young age. And one would ask why the universities. The reason why we're working with the universities is that over the years since we inception, we were getting feedback from our entrepreneurs that they wish they knew all the things that they were studying through the program while they were at the university. And therefore, when we had the opportunity with the MasterCard Foundation to expand our program and give it a wider reach for many other young people to take advantage of that to grow themselves, to get dignified and fulfilling jobs, we decided that we're going to go to the source of our pipeline. And therefore, we partnered the universities where we believe that we would be able to influence teaching and learning. And also at that point, a young person is quite impressionable, and therefore you are able to direct them to areas where they can see the opportunities. And hopefully once they are out of the universities, they can also look at agriculture as one of the first areas that they can also do something good for themselves and for their communities.
Okay, so the other one, the one you mentioned, you said pro.
So the classic is we work with the universities with a 7-month training program that aims at shifting mindset, that aims at also getting the young people the opportunity to go through a market research to understand the value chain and also create businesses within the value chain. And then the other one is called the Agritech Challenge Pro. That is an investor readiness program. So for those who have developed their minimum viable product and they have been in existence for 3 months and more, they have the opportunity to apply and go through the selection process. And when they are selected, they have that investor readiness program for 5 months where they are supposed to do everything that they have to do and put every document they have to put in place, every structures within their business that they have to do to make sure that they are investor ready and they will be appealing to investors. And at that level, they will pitch their businesses to a group we call the ideation team. And then from there, we will select some of them that they will receive seed funding from up to $50,000.
Wow.
And that seed funding is supposed to help these entrepreneurs to really bring their business to market. And before you would also get the money as an entrepreneur being part of the program, there are KPIs set for you. So you need to have also met your KPIs before funds are released to you. And we are pretty strict on that because our goal is to make sure that for every dollar that our partners invest in
There should
us,
be value for it.
there should be value for it. And we are not just giving you money for giving money stakes and ticking boxes. There should be something that you have done.
Okay, so with these two programs, are there age limits for them?
Yes. So the age limits for them are 18 to 35. That is the age limit that we're looking at within these two programs. However, we have another program that takes care of the younger folks.
Okay.
The program is called the School Farm Competition.
Oh yeah.
So the
I think it was trending on social media last year.
The School Farm Competition is a program that we've fallen in love with. It was initiated by Blue Skies Foundation, and now KIC has the governing rights of the School Farm Competition.
Okay.
And it is to change the mindset of the young person right from the early stages. So for junior high and senior high students, we are able to help them understand the value chain of agriculture, get practically involved in agriculture, understand the use of innovations in agriculture, and try to apply themselves to agriculture to see and understand that agriculture is also a good place that they can also make good money from. So in the school farm competition last year, for instance, we trained in total close to 14,000 students.
14,000?
Yes. And
wow.
We were present in 210 schools in 11 regions. This year, the goal is to be present in 350 schools, and you never know how many students that will be able to touch in that. And for the Agritech Challenge Classic that I mentioned, and then as we close the year last year in 2023, we had trained a little over 1,700 university students and graduates in that area, where we got over 250 startups coming out of that program.
Okay. So your point about investor readiness for the startups that are already established, before they can access your initiatives, they should have a registered business and other things in place before they can even consider in the first place. It's not that you just have a business name, but it's not registered or anything.
So for the Agritech Challenge Classic, you don't necessarily have to have a business that you have registered.
Okay.
Through the program, we'll help you to go through all that process.
Wow.
And we help you to achieve that. So that becomes one of the key deliverables by the time you're done with the program. Now, for the Agritech Challenge Pro, you must have a registered business. All structures need to be in place around that documentation, certification as a business. And then we will take you through that investor readiness program. Like I mentioned, the organizational structure, setting up of your board, getting for you to have your first couple of board meetings, putting your financial statements together, your accounting books, your production processes, if you're into food processing, your HACCP protocols, all of that. We help you through that so that we make sure that before you are speaking to an investor or making a pitch, you're going through all the 9 yards to make sure that your business is ready to take any money to go to market.
Okay.
Now, there is another program we call the Business Booster. The Business Booster focuses on agribusinesses that have been in existence for 3 years and more. And for that program, we focus on also another investor readiness program. But these businesses are a bit more matured, and they are looking for equity, some are looking for grant, or some are looking for debt. And based on what they are looking for, we help shape their business and get them ready to pitch their businesses to investors as well.
Okay. Of all the sectors in Ghana, why the focus on agribusiness?
Why not?
Because it's one of the areas a lot of the youth shy away from, and you are not only targeting individuals that are already adults, but you're really starting from the basic level with a school farm project. Why the focus on agribusiness?
Essential part of life. Food contributes largely to health.
Yeah.
Food largely contributes to wellness. food largely contributes to how every economy even behaves. And therefore, if we do not change our mindset around agriculture and food production as a country, we're all going to die. We all complain about foreign exchange, dollar, the CD conversation is everywhere. But we also forget that because we have all decided that somebody else should be doing agriculture and not us, we also decided that, because we have also all decided that we want to live in the cities, because we all decided that agriculture is for a certain group of people, we are now importing onions, tomatoes, and the most interesting part is contemporary. So, and how are you importing them? Foreign exchange.
Yeah.
So if you're getting pressure on your CD, you don't even understand why. Food is a big component of that. And therefore it is important. And they're also crying about more jobs.
Yeah.
The potential for agriculture to employ lots of people is high. Imagine somebody working on 100-acre farm. Do you know how many people they would need to help work on 10 acres? And multiply it by 10.
Yeah.
Regardless whether they're using machineries or there's just manpower, they would employ a lot of people. And in that value chain, there's so many multiple activities that need to be done by human beings and machines. And therefore, the agriculture has opportunity to take a lot of bodies and take a lot of people off the street. So for us as customers at KIC, our goal is to let young people see that agriculture is very important and it is also a place that you can make a living out of it. There are so many people who have lived all their life making money from agriculture. And we also are here to help change the mindset and make young people see opportunities in agriculture. And so we want to contribute to the national development. We want to contribute to economic development. We want to contribute to employment opportunities. And that is why we've chosen this space to operate and support our country and the continent.
Okay, let me take you back a bit. If anybody wants to apply for any of your programs, is it free or they need to pay something? Because I know some of these programs you have to dip your hand in your pocket before you can have access to any of their benefits.
For KIC, we say that you need to have fire in the belly. You need to be passionate about entrepreneurship. You need to be passionate about agriculture. That's all you need.
Okay.
You don't need to pay anything. So in all the regions that we are represented by partner universities, just go online, choose a region, choose where you are, and select them, and then apply. Once the applications are open on our websites and on all our social media handles, that's all you need to do. Bring your passion, and we will direct you to the right places to be successful.
Okay. Over the years, with the support you have been providing for entrepreneurs, are you able to share some success stories with us?
Quite a number of success stories and fascinating ones as well. For instance, we've had entrepreneurs coming in, and one of my favorites now is a company called King Tractor that has built tractor. And they built a tractor because they wanted to support their community. And the reason why they want to support the community is that when it's farming season, plowing the land becomes difficult for them because they don't have access to tractors. And when they are asking for tractors, it takes a long time before even the tractors service that they would want to pay for, they even get it. And not to talk about the women, because in certain cultures they have to finish the man's land before they go to plow the woman's land. So these guys have come into the space to build a tractor that is going to cost a third of what the current tractor prices are, so that they will be able to support the community and make sure that every smallholder farmer who needs a tractor or who wants to have access to tractor can get tractors to plow their lands, harrow their lands, grow their lands, harvest their lands, and etc., whatever they need the tractor for. So one of my favorite companies now is called King Tractor. Another in the same community has designed a granite harvester that
Okay.
helps to harvest granules. And sometimes when we talk about some of these things, you'll never know the importance of some of these innovations until you've been there bending your
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
pick
yeah.
granules from the ground. So very important. Another company and one of our success stories is a company called Complete Farmer, who also and then also grew for me. And I talk about these two companies because they are similar in terms of their business. They are in the area of supporting smallholder farmers, getting them access to the right inputs so that they can grow their produce and also get them access to market. Recently, Complete Farmer raised $10.4 million, and the most interesting part is that Complete Farmer is just about 60 seconds away from our own location here
Oh,
at
okay.
Jolu, and I think the office is even bigger than our office.
Oh, wow.
And Complete Farmer came through our program in 2017. So these are some of the success stories. But we have quite a number of businesses. So currently we have 34 active startups, and we
Okay.
have 127 businesses that are in the SME categories.
Okay. Any last words from you regarding how people can access your initiatives or any general message to agricultural enthusiasts?
Well, KIC is happy to be part in helping solve some of the challenges that are in the agricultural space. And if you want to work with us in this journey, KIC is not for profit organization, an independent organization, not for profit. So we work with partners to support us to do all our job. And like I mentioned, currently Mastercard is working with us, supporting us to do all the wonderful work we're doing. So we also want to encourage more people to work with us so that we can impact the space. One. Number two, for anybody who is out there who wants to be part of our program, first of all, you go to our website, go to our social media platform. The criteria to be part of any of our program is there. So whether it's the KIC Agritech Challenge or Pro, a Classic or Pro, the requirements are there, and all you have to do is click on the link that is available and apply. There are always application periods. So, for instance, when it comes to the Agritech Classic, the application will be later. Is going to be later this year. When it comes to the Pro is in session now, and so the next cohort will be starting sometime in December. The Classic, the next cohort is going to start sometime in March or April. So every time though, if you check our website, you see that there are application periods and application links for various programs. But one of the most important things that I didn't mention was the women's bootcamp. We've
Okay.
also taken very keen interest in how we develop women entrepreneurs in agriculture. And therefore, we have a specialized program that we run for women in agriculture. We run same for young women at our university campuses. We go to the communities and we also work with young women who are in the various value chains of agriculture, whether it be trade, whether it's the village savings and loan, doing cowpea, doing soybean or whatever. We work with all of them, support them to excel in their business as they want it to be.
Wow, that's a lot, Mr. Jankesi. Thank you very much for sharing these insights with us. And we are sure that a lot of you will learn a lot. And those of you who are interested in agribusiness, I think KIC is the organization you should be looking up to get the needed training and innovative ideas to fuse in your business. So thank you for joining us. My name is Safako. It's a bye from us. Bye.